have been led. Things have been dark for too long. Don't change for you. Don't change a thing for me. Don't change for you. Don't change a thing for me. I found a love I had lost. He had been gone for too long. Even though we're falling in all directions, execution of bitterness, message received loud and clear. Don't change for you. Don't change a thing for me. Don't change for you. Don't change a thing for me. I'm standing here on the ground. The sky above won't fall down. See no evil in all directions. Resolution of happiness. Things have been dark for too long. Don't change for you. Don't change a thing for me. Don't change for you. Don't change a thing for me. Don't change. Don't change. Thank you.
Going to do one more song, and then I think we'll be right to start if you're happy with that.
I'm happy, you're happy? You're happy?
Just one more song, and then she's going to. That will give us any because some of us still dancing coming.
Oh, pressure. I was scared down to Saint-Ludo. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends at Town and Green. You're the magicians, assistant to their dreams. Well, no, come on, stop. Lay there running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got love in my throat, 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. There's this movie that I think you like. This guy decides to quit his job and heads to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself. She been living off the highest shelf. Well, no, come on, store lady running out to the riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you sing that song, and I got lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I just got it, I just wanna know if you're gonna stay. Ooh, I just gotta know. I can't have you any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. Lady running down to the riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. I got lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Australia Day. My name is Barry Whitehead, and I'm honoured to be the MC for today's event. We've been listening to the very talented Mel Pollard, and Mel will join us again shortly to lead us in the national anthem, and she'll also be performing for us in the foyer after today's proceedings. On behalf of Latrobe City Council, I'd like to welcome everyone here today as we gather for the presentation of Latrobe City's annual Australia Day Awards. I'd like to acknowledge that we're gathering here today on the traditional land of the Bryakalong people of the Gunai-Kurnai Nation, and I pay my respects to their elders past and present. Now, just before we commence proceedings for today's event, I'd like to acknowledge two Latrobe City residents who have been recognised in the National Australia Day Awards. Mrs. Christine Mayle and Mr. John Mayle have been awarded the Order of Australia Medal for their service to the community through disaster response, particularly with Blaze Aid. Would you join with me in Latrobe City in congratulating them on their award? Thank you. And at this point, I'd like to take the opportunity to welcome our official guests here today, who include Councillor Darren Howe, the Mayor of Latrobe City, the Honourable Darren Chester, MP, Federal Member for Gippsland, Martin Cameron, MP, the State Member for Morwell, Councillor Tracy Lund, Deputy Mayor of Latrobe City, Councillor Dan Clancy, Councillor Sharon Gibson, Councillor Dale Harriman, Councillor Brad Law, Councillor Graham Middlemas, Councillor Kelly O'Callaghan. I'd also like to welcome and acknowledge the Latrobe City Citizen of the Year for 2023, Nick King, and the Latrobe City Senior Citizen of the Year for 2023, Peter Keenan, and also welcome a member of the Latrobe City Youth Council, Claire Lang, all with us today. And of course, again, a very warm welcome to you, our community. Thank you. Now, we are live streaming today's event, so also a very warm welcome to those of you who are watching us online, and we hope you enjoy the proceedings as well. The Latrobe City Australia Day Awards program provides the opportunity for us to gather together to recognise the contributions of members and groups of our community. It is a great honour to be here today and be part of an awards event which provides the opportunity to celebrate the achievements of individuals and groups in our community. The nominees today would all be described as active members within our community, selflessly seeking to make Latrobe City a great place to live. All nominees should be extremely proud of the impact they have had, and regardless of whether or not you're an award winner, you should all be celebrated just for your incredible efforts. Today provides an opportunity to reflect, acknowledge, and celebrate the significant contributions made by many members of the community. And now I invite Mel Pollard to join us on stage again. And for those of you who are able, I invite you please to be upstanding and join together to sing the Australian National Anthem. Thank you, Mel.
Thank you, Barry. Hopefully I've chosen a key that works for all of you. Let me know halfway through if it's no good, okay? All right. Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea, our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair, in joyful strains, and let us sing, advance Australia fair. Beneath our radiant Southern Cross, we'll toil with hearts and hands to make this commonwealth of ours renowned of all the lands. We've bound to come across the sea, we've boundless place to share. With courage let us all combine to advance Australia fair, in joyful strains, and let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Mel, and that key was perfect for me. Thank you. And we'll look forward to having you entertain us, as I said, later in the day in the foyer at the conclusion of the formal proceedings. It's now my very great pleasure to introduce to you, in his first term as Mayor, Councillor Darren Howe, to deliver the 2024 Mayoral Australia Day address. Would you please welcome the Mayor, Councillor Darren Howe.
Thank you, Barry. I too would like to acknowledge that we're meeting here today on the traditional land of the Barrakalong people of the Gunai-Kurnai Nation, and I pay my respects to their elders past and present. I acknowledge other elders present with us today. I'd also like to extend a warm welcome to a member for Gippsland, Darren Chester, member for Mayoral, Martin Cameron, my fellow councillors, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Latrobe City Council, I'm pleased to join you here today at the Gippsland Performing Arts Centre. Today is a day to reflect our national journey, acknowledge our past, rejoice the present, and confidently look to the future. It is also a time to acknowledge the incredible community efforts of Latrobe City citizens and all they have achieved. We recognise the value of our award nominees and winners in their altruistic service and their active contribution to their community through their volunteer work. I'm thrilled to be part of these events as such awards which provide the opportunity to celebrate the achievements of individuals and groups in our community. The nominees today should be proud of their achievements. They have all selflessly sought to make Latrobe City a better place to work, to live and to visit without wanting anything in return. Today we recognise you and we celebrate you. We know that through volunteering and other acts of service, we can help foster a greater sense of belonging within our community. I take great pride in the volunteering I've done in the past, and my time as a volunteer has helped shape me into the leader I am today. This is not just a wonderful way to contribute to the community, it's also a terrific way to have fun, learn new skills, gain a sense of achievement, and to make lifelong friends. There are many opportunities for volunteering in Latrobe City, and Council encourages community members of all ages, backgrounds and skill levels to get involved. We support volunteer groups with grants to help them continue with the good work they do, and we help volunteers to assist us when we're delivering various services and key projects. But it's the people like those nominated today that make it all happen. To each and every person that is nominated, we thank you for the significant impact you've had on our community. Regardless of whether you're an award winner, we celebrate and recognise you for your outstanding efforts. We thank each person who cares for one another in this wonderful country we call home. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mayor, and we trust that we know you've had a busy day already, and we trust that you continue to lead and enjoy the celebrations on Australia Day. It's now my great pleasure to invite to the stage the Honourable Darren Chester, Federal Member for Gippsland, to deliver his Australia Day address. Darren has been a long-time friend of Latrobe City on this occasion, and it is a great pleasure to welcome him here again today. The Honourable Darren Chester, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, thank you, and thank you, Barry, for those nice words. I always worry when Barry's doing introductions. You never know what you're going to cop. He's a great man and a fantastic contributor to our community in his own right, and his role here as MC has been greatly appreciated for many years, Baz. So great to have you here again this year. And in the same vein of acknowledging the elected representatives here today, I won't go through them all one by one, but good to see the councillors here and the Mayor, Darren Howe. There's one person in the room who hasn't been acknowledged yet, and that's my wife, Julie. So Australia Day in our house is often an odd affair. I disappear at 7 in the morning and go on a sausage sizzle tour of Gippsland and come home about 6 o'clock that night and say, no dinner for me, thanks, sweetie. But today we're travelling together, so it's great to have Jules here. And the reason I say that, there are a lot of people in this room who have been elected to office or who take on senior roles in their community, but it's their families that support them behind the scenes as well that make that possible. And so it's great to have the volunteers here, the elected members here, but also their families here who support them to allow them to do that service in our region. So thank you to everyone who's in that role. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that we live in the greatest nation in the world. Some of us were just by pure good fortune, we were born here. Others have chosen to come here and they became citizens today. But we live in the greatest nation in the world. And I throw that out there, particularly in the context of the way our media talks about Australia today. I say to you all, challenge the media in their description of Australia, challenge their approach to talk us down, and remember that this is a great nation. This is a great nation. It's not perfect. There are still many things we need to improve, but it is the greatest nation in the world, and I want to push back every time I hear the Australian media's coverage of our people and the challenges we face. When you look at Gippsland and Latrobe Valley, we're a great nation for a lot of reasons. We're a part of that great nation for a lot of reasons. We have an incredible natural environment. The rivers, the lakes, the coal that's powered Australia's wealth for many generations. We've been very blessed in that regard, but our greatest strength has always been our people. And I know the resilience of our people has been severely tested in recent years with droughts, fires, floods, COVID, you name it, we've copped it. But we're still here and we're still sticking together as a region. And this year, the Australia Day Council, in its promotion of Australia Day, challenges us all to reflect, to respect, and to celebrate. And when we think about those terms, reflect, respect, and celebrate, that is a challenge to us all. We do need to reflect on the things that are not working in our country. And I think it's incredibly important on this day that we do recognise the traditional owners of the land that we gather on, the people who have been here for 60,000 years. It's important to acknowledge that the world's longest living culture was here before European settlement. But also, in doing that, we need to acknowledge the changes that have been made that have been positive throughout the last 240 or so years. So reflecting on that and respecting the contributions, the achievements of all Australians, whether Aboriginal, whether they're born here in more recent times or chose to move here. We do have to reflect on the good, the bad and the ugly of the entire Australian story. It's a complex story and it doesn't get perhaps the coverage or the treatment it deserves. It is a complex and challenging story when you think about it. But Australia is a very big country. There's room for everyone's story. There's room for everyone's story in this incredible nation we get to enjoy. So we do need to respect our differences, but most importantly, I think we need to celebrate our extraordinary achievements, and that's what we're doing here today, celebrating our success stories. I would argue that the story of Australia, that great story, dating back thousands of years, that great story of Australia will never be finished. It's up to us, this generation, young and old. We have our little chance now, in the few years we have here, to write our little chapter of that great Australian story. And we've got a choice. We can write a story which talks about unity and bringing our community together. We can talk about a story of optimism, of hope, of courage and resilience and confidence. That's the story I'd like to see us try to write together as a region, as a nation. And our Latrobe Valley, our beautiful Latrobe Valley, has a lot to be proud of, but we do face challenges. We have to accept we do face challenges, but we are more than capable of overcoming them together. I look around this building right here. This building right here is an incredible example of the community identifying a need, the council working with elected members of parliament to come up with the funding to build something which would be the envy, I would think, of just about every regional Australian town. This is an incredible achievement, and this is people who are from all different political walks of life. There's plenty of councillors who don't vote for me, I can assure you. And we work together to deliver this incredible facility, which is the envy of regional Australia. So we do have the capacity as a region, as a community, to keep working together to tell our positive story, our great story of Latrobe Valley looking to the future. This is a region which has a proud heritage. It's a region which has powered the wealth of this state, but I also think it has a great future. And our challenge as elected members, as people who care about Latrobe Valley, is to make sure that the story we tell our kids, the story we tell future generations, is a positive one. So my challenge today to you all is to keep working together. Keep working together, that incredible spirit that has made Latrobe Valley so proud for so long. I want to thank you all for being here today, and I want to take the opportunity to wish you an incredible Australia Day and a healthy and happy 2024. All the best.
Thank you, Darren, and thank you always, as always, for your wise words and your positive encouragement. And in particular, on behalf of Latrobe City, Julie, a warm welcome to you, and it's great to have you with us today at this event. The Australia Day Awards in Latrobe City form part of a national awards program. These awards recognise outstanding personal achievement and also celebrate the outstanding contribution individuals and groups are making within our communities. Today, we have great pleasure in presenting 24 Latrobe City Australia Day Awards. The award categories are Community Service of the Year, Community Event of the Year, Young Citizen of the Year, Senior Citizen of the Year, and Citizen of the Year. Now, as you entered the auditorium, you would have received an Australia Day Awards booklet, and in this you'll find information about each of our Australia Day Award nominees. Please take the time to read the details of their achievements as we progress through the ceremony. For those of you that are watching us live online, or if you don't happen to have a booklet, you can scan the QR code which is displayed on the slide behind me, and that will provide you with all the information. Technology, isn't it marvellous? Now, nominees, we ask that you join us on the stage as you are announced to be presented with your recognition certificates. And please remain with us on stage until we announce the award winner in your category. And before we move to the first award category, I'd like to invite on stage to assist with the presentations Councillor Tracy Lund, Deputy Mayor, and Martin Cameron, MP, the State Member for Mayoral. Please welcome them. Thank you. Now, the first category to be awarded today is the Community Service of the Year category. And it is with pleasure that I announce those who are being recognised today in the Community Service of the Year category. Cameron Bowman, Gippsland Groovers Club, Gippsland People's Council, Knitted Knockers Australia, Traralgon Branch, and Yallourn North Fire Brigade. And allow me, thank you. Allow me now to introduce them to you individually. Cameron Bowman. Cameron is an exemplary member of the Country Fire Authority, dedicating 7 years of his time to the service in Churchill and Mayoral. Please congratulate Cameron on his nomination. Our next nominee in the Community Service category is Gippsland Groovers Club. Thank you for that enthusiastic support, that's great. The Gippsland Groovers Club is a non-profit organisation dedicated to supporting people with disabilities by hosting a monthly dance that provides a safe and joyful space. Give it up again for Gippsland Groovers Club. Thank you. Our next nominee is Gippsland People's Council. The Gippsland People's Council serves communities across Gippsland region, addresses matters impacting people, their community and businesses, while advocating and raising awareness of issues in the region. Our congratulations to the Gippsland People's Council for their nomination today. The fourth nominee in the Community Service category is Knitted Knockers Australia, Traralgon Branch. Knitted Knockers Australia Traralgon Branch is a community-driven initiative that offers free 100% cotton hand-knitted prostheses for women who've had a mastectomy due to breast cancer or prophylactic breast surgery. And we congratulate the Knitted Knockers Australia Traralgon Branch on their nomination. And the final nominee in this category is Yallourn North Fire Brigade. Dedicating countless volunteer hours to enhance the safety of residents, the Yallourn North Fire Brigade's efforts centres around the installation of smoke alarms to residents who are unable to install, maintain or test their fire alarms independently. A great service indeed, and we thank and congratulate Yallourn North Fire Brigade on their nomination. Well done. A great lineup, and I ask you again to join with me in congratulating all of the nominees in the community service category. And it's my pleasure now to invite the Mayor to announce the winner of this year's Community Service of the Year award.
It gives me great pleasure to announce the winner of the Latrobe City 2024 Community Service Award, and the winner is Knitted Knockers Australia, Traralgon Branch.
In the Knitted Knockers, the volunteers craft the lightweight machine washable prosthesis so they are not heavy and can be worn every day, and they can even be worn while swimming. Beginning as Burwood Neighbourhood House Community Project, Knitted Knockers Australia, Traralgon became the 21st branch when it opened in August 2022. With 39 volunteer knitters, 1 stitcher and 2 quality control volunteers, Jan Wright leads the Traralgon branch to distribute 2 free packs to each woman in need. Knitted Knockers Traralgon has 10 committee members who volunteer their time to make sure the Traralgon branch is a success, and each committee member helps with fundraising efforts to purchase the special fibre filling, cotton and packaging. Latrobe City congratulates you, Knitted Knockers Traralgon branch, and I now invite Jan Wright to say a few words on their behalf. Well done, Jan.
Sorry. Wow. Oh, we are absolutely delighted to receive this award. It is fantastic to be recognised with so many awesome people in the same category. In May 2022, at the age of 56, I had a prophylactic bilateral mastectomy due to a gene check. Prophylactic meaning preventative. My procedure was done at LRH by the wonderful Mr. KJ Tan. I was told I was not entitled to a breast care nurse due to my surgery being prophylactic. This has since been rectified with the help of Darren Chester. Thank you. Whilst recovering, I spent a lot of time doing research, and I came across the Knitted Knockers Australia site. I reached out to the CEO and founding member Cheryl Webster, and she advised me that I was entitled to receive 2 free packs. Burwood was the closest branch. I offered my services to Cheryl in setting up a branch in Traralgon. On the 20th of August 2022, we launched the 21st branch in Australia. This branch is not just for Traralgon, it covers all of the Gippsland area right up to the border. We have already helped 123 women since we launched. We have 7 hospitals under the banner. Many women do not want to have reconstructive surgery, and some struggle with wearing the heavy prosthetic. They are lighter to wear and gentle on your skin, which helps if you're having radiation. They are machine washable and insert into your normal bra. They are made from 100% special cotton and filled with a soft fibre fill, which we purchase. Each lady is given 2 free packs. Their surgery may have been 20 years ago or even last week. Thank you to Cheryl Webster for trusting me to be the Traralgon branch leader. An organisation like this takes many volunteers to make it run smoothly. Thank you to the committee, Shanae, Rosie, Lisa, Ingrid, Linda, Debbie, Sue, Elaine and Robin for being by my side from day one. And thank you so much to the amazing 41 lovely volunteer ladies knitting for us. We would be lost without you because I cannot knit at all. And you never know, one day you may need a pack for your mother, sister, friend, neighbour or even yourself. We accept this award with great honour and thank you.
Well done, that was excellent. Thank you. Congratulations again. And Jan, thank you so much for sharing your story and for giving us that wonderful background information about Knitted Knockers Australia. And as they leave the stage, would you also join with me in thanking the Honourable Darren Chester and Martin Cameron for their assistance today. And now I'd like to invite to the stage Councillor Kelly O'Callaghan and Councillor Dan Clancy to assist with the next award. Please make them welcome. We now move on to the Community Event of the Year category, and it's my great pleasure to announce to you the nominees in that category. Gippsland's Great Global Greyhound Walk and Adoption Day, Gippsland Motorcycle Toy Run, Mayoral Earth Market, Tyres Art Festival, and the United Muslim Sisters of Latrobe Valley Eid Festival. And allow me now to introduce them to you individually. First of all, Gippsland's Great Global Greyhound Walk and Adoption Day. Now, this event was hosted by Latrobe Valley Greyhound Group and proudly supported by the Latrobe Health Assembly's Hello campaign. And we congratulate Gippsland's Great Global Greyhound Walk and Adoption Day event on their recognition. Our next nominee is the Gippsland Motorcycle Toy Run. Led by Alf and Stella Vella, the Motorcyclist Toy Run has supported families in need at Christmas for 23 years. Working in partnership with other motorcycle groups, toys, food and money donations are collected and given to the Salvation Army and St Vincent de Paul to distribute. A fine effort, and our congratulations to the Gippsland Motorcycle Toy Run. Well done. Our next nominee being recognised is the Mayoral Earth Market. The Mayoral Earth Market is an all-inclusive event run by the Latrobe Valley Beekeepers Association, which aims to educate the community on sustainability and the environment. Congratulations, Mayoral Earth Market. This is the community event category, and the next event that we are recognising is the Tyres Art Festival. The Tyres Art Festival provides the rural community of Tyres and the wider Latrobe City community with an impressive cultural event. Celebrating its 44th year, the festival has grown from a small exhibition for local artists to becoming a major regional art event. So well done to the Tyres Art Festival on your efforts. And it is a great delight to recognise our next nominee, the United Muslim Sisters of Latrobe Valley Eid Festival. The United Muslim Sisters of Latrobe Valley celebrated a belated Eid festival at the Gippsland Heritage Park in July 2023. The event attracted over 600 community members who came together to share stories and celebrate cultural inclusion and diversity. Well done to you and congratulations on your nomination. There you go, folks. That's all the nominees in the community event category. Please again congratulate all of them. Well done. And again, I invite the Mayor to announce the winner of this year's Community Event of the Year.
Gives me great pleasure to announce the winner, the Gippsland Motorcycle Toy Run.
Now, last year, the toy run generated a massive value of $64,796, $10,000 more than the previous year. Originally held in K Street outside the Shire offices, the Toy Run event has expanded to Nefertiti Court in Traralgon and continues to grow in numbers every year. Promotional days leading up to the event offer opportunities for others in the community to donate toys, food, gifts and money, supporting Alf and Stella in making a substantial impact on the community. Latrobe City congratulates you, Alf and Stella, on behalf of the Gippsland Motorcyclist Toy Run. And I now invite both of you to say a few words. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good on you. Well done.
G'day.
Hi, Stella. How are you doing? Congratulations.
Well, thank you for this honour. It was most unexpected. I'll get started soon. I'll get over my nerves. For the last 20 years, there's been no child in our district not enjoy a good Christmas morning. And I'd like to acknowledge the hundreds of individuals, the many, many businesses and corporations, and all of the clubs and groups who've supported us, the Gippsland Motorcyclist Toy Run, over the last 24 years. This award is dedicated to you all. Thanks. I'll do that more regularly. The year 2023 has been a shocker for lots of our local neighbours. We put the word out to our community that we needed help to satisfy the needs that we have, and the community generously came forward in large numbers. We were able to satisfy the needs of the Salvation Army in St Vincent de Paul, who have said to us that 2,000 kids in our area had a better Christmas as a result of what we did, and that makes us feel very, very proud. Thanks. In fact, the amount of donations that we received far exceeded our previous best. It was a record for us, and despite what it says in the booklet, it was $75,000 in donations, which makes us all feel very humble and proud of it. If you're interested in figures, 2023 was also a milestone for the Toy Run. Since we started collecting toys and donations 24 years ago, we keep records of how much we receive, and this year that record exceeded the $1 million mark. In fact, it currently sits at $1,059,000. I can't imagine that many toys sitting in one spot. It would probably fill this whole stage up to about there, so that's very humbling. Stella and I are so proud to be part of this Gippsland community, and we're so proud to be part of the Gippsland Motorcyclist Toy Run. That's it. Thank you.
Well done.
Thanks, Barry.
Well done. Thank you. No disrespect to any of our other nominees or winners, but that really reflects community spirit in Latrobe City. Would you agree? Well done. Would you please join with me in thanking Councillor O'Callaghan and Councillor Clancy. Oh, sorry, no, my fault. They deserve a double thank you, that act. Would you please thank Councillor Clancy and Councillor O'Callaghan for assisting with today's awards. And it's now my pleasure to invite to the stage Councillor Dale Harriman and Councillor Graham Middlemiss, along with Latrobe City Youth Council member Claire Lang, to assist with the presentation of the Young Citizen of the Year Award. Please make them welcome. Now, folks, young people are our future and make a significant contribution across a broad range of pursuits in Latrobe City. And it is with great pleasure that we announce today those, who are being recognised today in the Young Citizen of the Year category. They are Ellie Brown, Tommy Campbell and Kayla Dukes, Levi Dalziel, Harlequin Goods, Lincoln Ingravel, and Trey Merlot. And again, I'm delighted to introduce them now to you individually. Ellie Brown, who unfortunately is currently on holidays and not able to be with us, but Ellie shows tireless dedication as a youth representative in Latrobe City, consistently advocating for the well-being of youth in the region. And we congratulate Ellie Brown on her nomination for Young Citizen of the Year. Our next nominees are Tommy Campbell and Kayla Dukes. Tommy is with us this afternoon, but unfortunately established his own coffee haven, Danbo's. Congratulations, Daniel. Well done. Our next nominee is Susan Graham. Thank you for your enthusiastic support. That's wonderful. Sue is known for her exemplary volunteer work and has dedicated countless hours to various community organisations and initiatives. Working tirelessly to promote positive change, Sue inspires the community through her volunteerism, leadership, advocacy, and dedication to important causes. Sue Graham, we congratulate you. The next nominee in the Citizen of the Year category is John Harris. And again, great support from the Yanar community. John is a beloved figure in the Yanar community, having actively contributed to, supported and inspired the community as a leader in the Yanar District Community Association for around 16 years. John, well done and congratulations on your recognition in the Citizen of the Year category. And our final nominees in this category, once again we welcome to the stage Alf and Stella Vella. As you've already seen, Alf and Stella are an inseparable pair, renowned in their community for their dedication and their trustworthiness. For many years, they have become highly valued members, leaving a lasting impact on those around them. Congratulations, Alf and Stella. And again, ladies and gentlemen, another fine lineup of wonderful people in our community being recognised today. Please congratulate each and every one of them. And for our final award today, I invite the Mayor to again announce the winner of the Citizen of the Year.
It's with absolute pleasure that I get to announce Alf and Stella Vella as Citizens of the Year 2024.
For many years, Alf and Stella have volunteered at their local fire brigade, earning life membership and founding the Eastern Riders. To this day, they hold the office of Secretary and News Editor. As avid motorcycle enthusiasts, Alf and Stella initiated the Toy Run 23 years ago, evolving into a major annual event. Starting the campaign in May and ending in December, they passionately gather toy donations to support less fortunate families during Christmas. Their efforts bring the community together, generating substantial donations that benefits numerous families and children, as we've already heard. Beyond their outstanding community work, Alf and Stella are also proud parents of 3 children and have lived in Latrobe City their whole lives. Their enduring commitment and contributions exemplify the spirit of community service, leaving a lasting mark on the lives they touch. Latrobe City congratulates the Citizen of the Year, Alf and Stella Vella.
Well done. Congratulations. Thank you. Do I have to make a speech now, do I?
Yes.
Do we have to make another speech? Toy runs are all over the world. We're proud to have at least 4 or 5 here in Gippsland. We're right in the middle of Gippsland. I don't regard us as being the most central, but a couple have started in the meantime, and we're so proud to be part of a fraternity of people who have dedicated themselves to making sure that no kid in the neighbourhood misses out on having a good Christmas, which is what we all expect of ourselves. I must mention the Eastern Riders Motorcycle Club, or Eastern Riders Gippsland, who are all located here to support me. Thank you for coming along. We started the club back in 1993. That was 30 years ago. We celebrated 30 years as a group. And back then, there was only probably 4 or 5 clubs here in the Latrobe Valley in Greater Gippsland. In the meantime, with each tour run that goes past, more and more clubs are developing. And I probably counted about 10. I think last tour run was a bit miserable, but prior to that, we had about 10 clubs, all located here in this part of Gippsland. So motorcycling is alive and thriving in this part of the world, and we all have one thing in common. We want to form a brotherhood to do good, to show the world that motorcycling isn't all about the nasty types. We are community citizens who like to demonstrate how good we can be, and the tour run is one of those. I didn't prepare this, and I'm feeling rather nervous. I just want to say thank you very much for the honour. Stella and I both really appreciate it. Would you like to say a few words, Stella? No, I guess not. I think just being here is more. You do?
Just say thank you.
Thank you all again. Just one more thing. We've already started thinking about the 2024 toy run. You'll spot us out there in social media and in the news. Cast a thought around. It's still as desperate as it was last year. If you think about it, go into a toy shop, give us a call, get your community together to perhaps have a function to raise some money, get some toys together. We'll be glad to take them off your hands. We want to make sure that this stage is full again with more than $1 million worth of toys. So thank you all. Cheers.
It's magnificent, and I'm sure as we gather in the foyer shortly, if you've got a loose $5 or $10 in your back pocket, that's a pretty good cause to flick it over to. Well done, congratulations. And also thank you to Nick King for being with us today, and I invite the Mayor to make a small presentation of appreciation to Nick. Thank you. Thank you, Nick. We're just about there, folks, but to finish, I now invite the Mayor to say some final words. Mayor Councillor Darren Howe.
Firstly, thank you, Barry, for being our MC today. You did a fantastic job. Congratulations to everybody that got nominated today. You've all an important part of our community, and we appreciate the efforts that you all put in. And enjoy the rest of your Australia Day and safe drive home. Thanks.
Good on you, mate. Well done.
This is the Barry, is it?
Sorry, Barry.
You can present it, Barry.
You want to come over here, Barry?
Sure, thank you.
Deputy Mayor can present it.
This is for you.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for all your amazing service to our Australia Day events, which you're up to
24.
number 24.
Number 24.
24.
Thank you very much, Darren.
And we're going to do a photo. X marks the spot.
Can we have a stand-in MC while we...
On the X.
Wowee. Thank you very much for that. And I'd just like to conclude on behalf of Latrobe City, I'd like to thank you all for being part of today's proceedings as we reflect, respect and celebrate what makes Australia great. And we invite you to join us for afternoon tea in the foyer, catered for by the CWA volunteers and Polly Baker Cafe, and we'll also be entertained again by Mel Pollard. For our award nominees and winners, the team will gather you together for some additional photos in the foyer. So please take advantage of that. And finally, thank you to all those who have worked to bring to today's event together. The team here at GPAC, they do a marvellous job behind the scenes. It doesn't just all happen, so thank you to the GPAC team, to the Latrobe City events team, again, who have worked tirelessly and very hard today, not only for the awards ceremony, but also for the citizenship ceremony earlier today. And could I just add a personal thank you to, for Wendy Rinnison, who, thank you, yes. Wendy is involved in a myriad of things that pull these events together, but I particularly wanted to thank her. Along with others, she's responsible for pulling together my script and running sheet for the day. Behind every good MC, there is an excellent running sheet, and behind this running sheet is Wendy Rinnison. So thank you very much, Wendy, for your efforts. Folks, I'm sure you'll all agree it has been a great day. That just about brings our celebrations to a close. Thank you again to our special guests, Darren Chester and Martin Cameron, for being with us. Thank you all for joining us on this special Australia Day event. May there be many more. Happy Australia Day, everyone. Thank you. Very good. Well done.
Great job.
Great job, you.
Oh, it was the first time. I didn't know anyone was doing it. But we got through.
No, it's good.
No, we did. I think sharing it with everyone was
Yeah,
really
I like
better
that.
than not them doing it. So we're going to have to.
I think it's a great idea.